getting the facts right. This is WCTI News Channel 12 at 6.
Across eastern Carolina this afternoon, tracking a few areas with showers and thunderstorms popping up. We'll continue to see those through the evening. I'll show you what to expect coming right up.
We're less than 24 hours away from the gates opening at the Cherry Point Air Show. News Channel 12 is on the ground tonight to give you a look from high in the sky.
And a nonprofit being forced to move by the county. We explain why. Good evening, I'm Shelvia Dancy in for Wesco for this evening.
And I'm Valentina Wilson. It is a hot and humid Thursday in eastern North Carolina. We're starting to see a few spotty showers popping up on radar tonight. Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox is tracking what we could see through the night.
Well, we could see the potential for some severe storms popping up from the Storm Prediction Center. They put out this map to show you the areas in green has a severe risk of seeing a pop-up shower or thunderstorm as we go through the evening. The better chances of seeing severe weather, though, in our northwestern counties and back into the central part of the state. We'll be tracking that, and already we do have the severe thunderstorm watch for Edgecombe, Wilson, and Wayne County that runs until 11 o'clock. You can see some of the showers pushing through. And again, this area right in here, we are tracking with the areas just south of Crestwell, picking up some storms with some lightning strikes, some hail. You see the blue there indicating the potential from some hail. And also as we head off down to the south a little bit, you'll see a similar situation. Here's Swan Quarter just to the south. Some hail possible in this as well. That's the area in blue that we're seeing as well. Now, as you take a look back to the west, here's the watch box for all the severe storm potential as we go through the evening hours. Now, let's go through the next 12 hours. Here's what we're expecting as this slides across the area. This gets us to about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll actually start to see everything move on out by the time you head into work tomorrow morning. When we come back, we'll put a time frame on some of these areas and show you exactly what to expect as we head into the weekend.
We are only one day away from the Cherry Point Air Show, but today, some members of the News Channel 12 family got a sneak peek at all of the action. News Channel 12's Brian North had his own high-flying adventure. He joins us live now from Cherry Point to explain what he's been up to.
Well, I didn't have as quite the adventure as this guy standing next to me, Jim Bob Bryant, fresh out of Blue Angels plane number 7. Your lucky number 7, the number you used to wear back in high school and college. Right. What was it like flying through the skies of eastern North Carolina?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm an adrenaline junkie anyway, but all the stuff I've ever done did not compare to that. That was the most exhilarating experience I've ever had in my life. It was unbelievable. It was a great experience.
All right, the burning questions everybody wants to know. Did you get sick and did you pass out?
I grabbed a bag. I was close to getting sick, but I just had dry mouth. I told them to level out, and I didn't get sick. I think I did pass out one time for a quick second at the very end of one of the pulling 6Gs or 7Gs, whatever it was. But I did the little maneuver they told me for at least 15 seconds, and I think when I hit 16, I went out for a second. They said, "Jim Bob, you back with us?" I said, "I guess."
Certainly, it's a unique experience. You're one of only a couple of people, civilians, who get to fly in the Blue Angels this week.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. You know, I'd like to thank all of our armed service veterans from around the country. Everything they do, what I was able to do today gives me a new respect for those guys, because I feel like I've been through a 2-hour grueling workout, and he got out of the plane like he's ready to go again. So I've got a newfound respect for everybody in our armed services.
All right, well said. I had an experience as well, nothing like yours. It's kind of a downer, but take a look at what we did today. You know, shouldn't have had that bowl of cereal at 3 in the morning. Figure out how to get into this thing. Big people weren't made for these things. Woo! Take the wallet out. If we crash, we know it's me. Snug. Let's put on our follically challenged skull cap. I think it's a good look. I might wear it all the time. Time for the helmet.
It's perfect. We can do anything we want in these airplanes. We've got a crack maintenance team that keep them up to par.
I feel the need for speed.
If you looked in there, that is glass cockpits, basically beautiful 2007 technology in a 1940 airplane.
That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous.
And when you're flying with a team for this long, you have a nonverbal communication, and you know what each other's thinking in the airplane before they even know what they're going to do.
Talk to me, Goose.
How could this ever get old?
It's classified. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Go.
I gotta say, showing off these old airplanes, Geico gives us a great opportunity to show off these airplanes. The little kids that come out and see us, they look up to us and, wow, you know, I'd love to be able to do that. And you just tell them that, hey, I used to be your age, and they look at you like, wow, that makes sense. That means I can do it too. You want to go back up right now, right?
Exactly, yes,
and I can't
do.
wait to get back up there.
Certainly the 1986 movie Top Gun had a big influence on a lot of people of my generation, so it was pretty neat to go up in a World War II aircraft built in 1940 or 41. Certainly a testament to the greatest generation and all that they did. They'll be on display all weekend here at the air show. Gates really get started opening Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday we'll be out here all weekend. Tomorrow, going to be more media opportunities. Donnie Cox is going to get to go up in Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey. That's the big transport plane for the Blue Angels. I did it a couple of years ago, and he's certainly going to like that. The air show, it's off and running for a lot of us. We hope the public will be out here this weekend as well. We hope the weather holds up. At Cherry Point, I'm Brian North for News Channel 12.
All right, thank you, Brian. Definitely the biggest, baddest, and loudest going on out there. Here's how you can be a part of all of that. Gates will open at 5 o'clock Friday night, and then they'll open at 8 o'clock Saturday and Sunday morning. There'll be performances from the Navy's Blue Angels, the Budweiser Clydesdales, plus much more. You can also stop by, meet the News Channel 12 news team. We'll be out there all weekend, bright and early, so stop by, say konnichiwa. Head on over to our website, WCTI12.com, for everything you need to know about the air show this weekend.
An Onslow County nonprofit is given 60 days to vacate its building. The space is owned by the county, and commissioners now want to use it to house some of the county's agencies. News Channel 12's Jessica Albert went to the nonprofit and the county today. She breaks down what led up to the decision and tells us how much money it will save the county.
The Eastern Carolina Human Service Agency moved into this building on Georgetown Road in Jacksonville in 2002. The agency provides a daycare and services for veterans and low-income families. Recently, the nonprofit received a letter that says it has to move out.
It's disheartening to me to just send a letter.
That letter was sent from the Onslow County manager. The county owns the building and has been renting it out to the nonprofit for $1 a year. The county plans to move the Board of Elections into the 6,000 square foot building. The Board of Elections' current space is only 1,700 square feet.
The key that the public has to remember that there are mandated services that we have to provide. That is a mandate from the state. We have no choice in that matter.
This move would also free up space so county social workers who are now working in a double-wide trailer could be moved into the old County Board of Elections office. That trailer will then be moved to Piney Green Road so it can be used as an emergency services substation. These moves would cost the county about $100,000 and would save about $600,000.
I hate to say, but that's a no-brainer from a financial perspective in making a decision.
The county has offered another county-owned building to the nonprofit, but the staff says that space is not big enough for their needs.
It just seemed to me to be so arbitrary, to be honest with you, that there was no thought to the impact this was going to have, not only on the community itself, but on the people who work here.
The nonprofit must vacate the building by the beginning of July. The director of the nonprofit says she will be meeting with the agency's board soon to discuss their options. The county's manager says that if the nonprofit wants to rent the space located on Mill Avenue, then the county's commissioners would be the ones to decide what would be charged for rent. Reporting in Jacksonville, Jessica Albert, News Channel 12.
3 meth lab busts in 1 month in Craven County. The latest happening just yesterday. Officials arresting 3 people for making meth in their shed. News Channel 12's Lauren Arnott explains the dangerous method that's being used now by drug dealers.
So far, 6 meth labs have been discovered in Craven County this year, 3 of them just this month. Craven County Detective Brian Paluzzo used to work narcotics cases with the Coastal Narcotic Enforcement Team, and he says over the past 5 years, a dangerous method of making meth has plagued Craven County. Now people are choosing to use a one-pot method, which is easier to make but more dangerous.
We have had medical calls here where people have blown themselves up or been severely burned during the process of producing meth in a one pot.
All 3 meth lab busted month. They used a one-pot method yesterday. 3 people were arrested and charged with manufacturing methamphetamine. Now, according to law enforcement, this is the 4th time one of those suspects, Jeffrey McGee, has been arrested for making meth. District Attorney Scott Thomas says McGee faces upwards of 20 years in prison for all of his pending charges. And today I visited McGee's home on Victory Circle in New Bern. I spoke with a teenage boy who lives there, but he did not want to comment about his family's actions. Reporting for News Channel 12, I'm Lauren Arnott.
All right, thank you, Lauren. Craven County detectives say although there has been a spike with those meth lab busts, the most common drug found on the streets currently is heroin.
Could a weekend that is tax-free be on its way back to North Carolina? We take a look at a new bill and how it could save you money.
And could Donald Trump clinch the Republican nomination after Indiana's primary? World News has more on the winner-take-all primary.
And across eastern Carolina, just some spotty showers and thunderstorms popping up. But as we take a look around Gum Neck, Swan Quarter, even over to Lake Landing, some of those actually producing quite a bit of lightning strikes and maybe some small hail. I'll show you what to expect as we head through the evening, coming right up.
Get Storm Track 12 updates on 99.5 The X.
Hyundai of New Bern is having a Grand Slam savings event. Save big with $3,600 off a brand new Elantra GT. Or slide into Hum Fast in a Sonata Sport 2.0 Turbo with over $6,900 off MSRP. Score big with the Grand Slam savings event today at Hyundai of New Bern.
What's the most awarded car company of the year? Ranking from top to bottom. Luxury cars seem like they would be top awarded.
Better be some awards behind what you're paying for, right?
The final answer? Chevy. The most awarded car company 2 years in a row.
Wow, it's like a luxury car.
I was shocked. I mean, it's like, this is Chevy?
For a limited time, get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on most remaining 2015 Chevy vehicles while they last.
See your Carolina Chevy dealer.
Always be fantastic. Color services are now at a special price at Fantastic Sam's.
How do you want to buy your next Chevy? The old way or the Stevenson Chevrolet way? Eli Gold here, and at Stevenson it's fast and simple. Our people give you the red carpet treatment so you get the Chevy you want at the price you need with no hassles. During our spring sales event, you'll save even more. New Chevys start from $12,975. Save up to $10,000 off new Silverados. A lifetime warranty too. Save thousands while you experience the Stevenson Chevrolet red carpet treatment.
Hyundai of New Bern is having a Grand Slam savings event. Save big with $3,600 off a brand new Elantra GT. Or slide into Hum Fast in a Sonata Sport 2.0 Turbo with over $6,900 off MSRP. Score big with the Grand Slam savings event today at Hyundai of New Bern.
With only 3 episodes left,
There's another ball.
The answers you've been craving
I think it's you.
are all about to explode. Quantico, all new Sunday, 10/9 Central on ABC. Alerting you to severe weather danger. This is Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox.
This afternoon, we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms, and some of those could be producing some small hail as well as lightning strikes, also gusty winds out there. And we have a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 o'clock. Be on the alert for that as well. The counties right now involved include Edgecombe as well as Wilson and Wayne County. And so therefore, we do have the severe threat tracker in the low-medium category. Showers and storms, some of those could be strong to severe, so be on the alert for that. And again, be on the alert for that damaging wind, the small hail, as well as downpours from the systems that do mature tonight into thunderstorms. Otherwise, for Friday and Saturday, we're back to the green or low category. Should be pretty nice conditions. You can see that the Storm Prediction Center has us in a severe risk across most of the area. In the northwestern part, the better chances or the better risk of seeing those severe thunderstorms, and that's the area that I showed you a second ago with that severe thunderstorm watch out there. Let's take a look now at the Doppler radar. I want to point out that there are some areas in eastern Carolina that we are tracking braking. And we'll start off down over the areas around Swan Quarter. You can see just to the south of Swan Quarter and continuing on around Highway 264. Lightning strikes with this. But if we bump up to the north, you see we have an outline box here. Hyde and Terrell County, you now have a severe thunderstorm warning that runs until 7 o'clock. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for Hyde and Terrell County. And you can see some of the lightning strikes. And again, the area is lifting off to the north, headed toward Gum Neck right now. Right along Highway 264 is where we're picking up on that. And then one area continues to move out of Campbell Creek off to the east. When it was back over near Aurora, it even had some heavier showers with that, but it is starting to dissipate. Now, back to the west is where we're dealing with the major part of this system this afternoon. You see the small boxes, that's indicating the severe thunderstorm warnings out there. The big box is that watch that runs until 11 o'clock tonight. Over the next 48 hours, we'll see these showers continuing to push on through in the overnight. Now, this is 8 o'clock tonight, and again, some of these could produce thunderstorms, and as we see this dropping to the south from about Ocracoke back to New Bern and Kinston at about 10 o'clock in Greenville, as well as Williamston could pick up on this, Farmville as well. Now, about 11 o'clock, again, we're continuing with that southern part for the heavier rain showers out there. We'll continue to track that settling to the south in the overnight period. This is at midnight, and as we make our way just after midnight and into the overnight period, we'll see that this area right along the Outer Banks, the Crystal Coast, also the beaches around southern Onslow County with the most concentration for the showers and thunderstorms. After about 4 o'clock in the morning, things really start to improve across the region. We'll be tracking that as we head through the day. Friday and Saturday, pretty nice conditions out there. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. Now, once again, for tomorrow, looks like about 78 degrees, and of course the air show is going on, so let's get you with the night's activities kicking off. About 72 degrees at 7 o'clock, 67 at 9, about 64 degrees at 11 o'clock as things wrap up on the first night. Otherwise, as we head into the weekend, we're looking pretty good for the air show on Saturday as well, 73 degrees. But look at Sunday. 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I think those will be later in the afternoon, but during the afternoon session, we cannot rule out the possibility of some showers, but those showers and thunderstorms become more likely on Sunday night into Monday, and of course tonight we'll be tracking the potential for some severe storms pushing through as well.
Still going to be a great time out at the air show, so the family can enjoy the fun.
Yeah. All right, next on News Channel 12 at 6, could he be on his way to the NFL? Coming up, we take a look at a local star heading for the big dance.
And wherever your night takes you, stay connected with us on social media. Join the conversation on Facebook and like us on Twitter. This is News Channel 12 at 6.
Storm Track 12 weather has been brought to you by National Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Volkswagen, Subaru. National Volkswagen won't be beat because
we are the Volkswagen Deal Beaters.
Come in for the all-new Volkswagen Jetta, only $159 a month, or a new Volkswagen Passat, only $189 a month. Whether you live in New Bern, Morehead City, Swansboro, or the Crystal Coast, no other dealer in Eastern North Carolina will make you a better deal on a new Volkswagen.
We are the Volkswagen Deal Beaters.
Get yours today at National Volkswagen, Highway 17 in Jacksonville, and nationalvw.com. Get Storm Track 12 updates on 106.5 WSFL.
Get to Stevenson Toyota for our best selection, our best price, and our best service. New Corollas for $159 or 0% APR. New Camrys for $199 or 0% APR. And military members receive a $1,000 military rebate. Rush to Stevenson Toyota, home of the lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles. Accepted nationwide. Click StevensonToyota.com today. Your #1 dealer.
I drive a golf ball.
I drive to the hoop.
I drive a race car.
I have a driver. His name is Carl. But that's not what we all have in common.
We talk to our doctors about treatment with Xarelto.
Xarelto is proven to treat and help reduce the risk of DVT and PE blood clots.
Xarelto is also proven to reduce the risk of stroke in people with AFib, not caused by a heart valve problem.
For people with AFib currently well managed on warfarin, there is limited information on how Xarelto and warfarin compare in reducing the risk of stroke.
You know, taking warfarin, I had to deal with that blood testing routine.
I couldn't have a healthy salad whenever I wanted.
I found another way.
Yeah, treatment with Xarelto.
Hey, safety first.
Like all blood thinners, don't stop taking Xarelto without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of a blood clot or stroke. While taking, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop. Xarelto may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures. Before starting Xarelto, tell your doctor about any kidney, liver, or bleeding problems.
Xarelto is the #1 prescribed blood thinner in its class.
Well, that calls for a round of Kevin Nealon's.
Make mine an Arnold Palmer.
Same here.
With Xarelto, there is no regular blood monitoring and no known dietary restrictions.
Treatment with Xarelto was the right move for us. Ask your doctor about Xarelto.
Thank you for staying with News Channel 12 at 6. I'm Shelvia Dancy in for Wes Goforth.
And I'm Valentina Wilson. Parents of school-age kids could get a financial break later this year. Some state lawmakers want to bring back tax-free weekend for back-to-school shopping. It went away almost 2 years ago.
And News Channel 12's Nicole Ford got some answers about why it went away, and she found out what shoppers think.
The tax-free holiday in North Carolina from 2002 to 2013 allowed shoppers to save nearly 8% when buying school-related items. But in 2014, the holiday no longer existed. Legislation signed by Governor Pat McCrory in July of 2013 got rid of the annual sales tax holiday. It was because the Department of Revenue estimated the state lost $13.6 million in tax revenue in 2012 because of the holiday. But now there is a push in the General Assembly to bring it back.
We've got to find a way to help working families. And I know that there's been this big economic recovery for some, but there's still a whole lot of folks out there that are struggling.
Senator Paul Lowe sponsored the bill after hearing complaints from people across the state about the loss of the tax-free holiday that helped families prepare for the start of the school year. But not everyone agrees with bringing the holiday back. One shopper I spoke with says she never felt like she was really getting a deal, and bringing it back is not worth the cost to the state. While there are mixed opinions surrounding the bill, it does need committee assignment for further review before anything happens. Reporting in the Greenville newsroom, Nicole Ford, News Channel 12.
We reached out to Governor Pat McCrory's office multiple times for comment on the possible new bill. We did not get a response.
Some future scientists and engineers from our area are heading to a national competition.
But find out why everyone in that group may not be able to make the trip. You're watching News Channel 12 at 6.
Some folks call me too honest because here at Riverside Ford, we sell cars at the very best price, guaranteed.
Some car dealers think they shouldn't tell you what a car really costs. To them, giving it to you straight is just too honest. At Riverside Ford, we're different. You see, Riverside Ford gives it to you straight, clear, and honest. No gimmicks and no song and dance. Just Riverside Ford's best price guaranteed.
Simple, honest car buying. Riverside Ford at Highway 70 West or online at riversidefordnc.com.
You think I'm picky? Well, then you should meet my mother. That woman's got the eye for produce. And that apple didn't fall far from the tree. You got the price. Guarantee's a nice start. And with tomatoes like these, I'll probably never even have to use it.
100% fresh or double your money back. Food Lion, how refreshing.
For 25 years, Stevenson Hyundai has been your premier car dealer in Eastern North Carolina with great deals like these. New Elantras, $169 a month. Tucson Sport Utilities, $209 a month. And our lifetime warranty is standard equipment. Big April incentives make it easy to trade. Plus, Hyundai has extra factory rebates for Hyundai owners and military members. So let our new management team go to work on your special deal today. Elantras, $169 a month. Tucson's $209 a month at Stevenson Hyundai.
Get the facts right on the latest news and weather happening in the community where you live. Follow WCTI News Channel 12 on Twitter.
Trent Cadillac Buick GMC is selling off their courtesy transportation and demos. Don't miss this opportunity to save thousands. We have a huge selection of cars and trucks that our customers use while their car is being serviced. These cars have an average of about 3,000 miles, and it's time to replace them so you can get great savings. Buick Encores up to $6,000 off. Veranos $5,000 off. Enclaves $7,000 off. GMC Sierra Crew Cabs $11,000 off. Yukon $7,500 off.
Come to Trent, see the difference, and see why our people give you the edge.
The NFL draft starts tonight with 31 teams making their first round selections. The Panthers have the 30th pick, and a former Havelock High School star will be watching closely. Pharaoh Cooper is projected to be taken in the second or third rounds tomorrow. That is awesome to hear. Cooper led the Rams to 2 state championships and was an all-state SEC wide receiver at South Carolina. Now he's ready to live his dream of being drafted by an NFL team.
It's great to be back in Havelock, North Carolina, where it all started. I mean, I remember coming in this weight room 3-4 years ago and just working hard and going to college, and, finally draft day, and I'm back in Havelock, to take it in.
When did you realize you could be an NFL guy?
Probably after my sophomore year as a receiver. After I had a breakout sophomore year, that's kind of when I realized, I could play in the NFL, going against the talent in the SEC and having the season I did.
And way to go, Pharaoh. Well, he'll join fellow Havelock alums Bruce Carter and Corey Robinson, who are currently on NFL teams.
Some students from H.J. McDonald Middle School in New Bern are headed to a national competition in Nashville. They're taking robots to the TSA competition. TSA stands for Technology Students Association. And this is where students engage in science, technology, engineering, and math. Today, students demonstrated the robotics competition. The school would like to send 13 students to that national competition.
The nationals will be very hectic. It goes from about 7 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, competing and meetings and leadership training. And there's going to be probably 7,000 high school and middle school students at the conference. Very tough competition. We're going to be the best from every state.
And it costs about $500 per student. Teachers say right now only 3 students can afford to go. So if you would like to help, donations can be made to H.J. McDonald School in care of the TSA chapter. So pitch in if you can. That's a great thing that those kids are doing.
So smart. And one of the robots actually had an arm dunking basketballs. So you designed that. You go. That's great.
They're going to win. They're going to win. Stay with us. We'll have a final check on your Thursday forecast coming up.
How many reasons do you need to shop at Sella Ford for a pre-owned car today? With the Sella Ford Pre-Owned Advantage, you get certified pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, overbook value for your trade, a 172-point inspection by our factory-trained technicians, a free vehicle history report, 24/7 roadside assistance, and make no payments for 90 days. Rush to Sella Ford and SellaFord.com. Trusted, committed, proven.
Rose Brothers Furniture knows you've caught the fever. Yes, spring fever. And we've got the cure. All the latest looks to make you go, ooh la la. Stylish living rooms, trendy new dining rooms, bedrooms, and more. Lazy Boy recliners and Serta mattress sets. It's the best time to save. Get an extra discount for cash or 36 months special financing.
Come to Rose Brothers Furniture.
Freshen up your home and save today at Rose Brothers Furniture.
At Mike Toller, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Morehead City, with over 300 new units in stock, we're making deals and moving inventory.
Get up to $10,000 in total discounts and rebates on new Ram trucks with over 70 models to choose from. Jeep Renegades starting at $22,499 and the biggest selection of Jeep Wranglers in Eastern North Carolina.
And I'm personally doubling our military rebates to $1,000. Please don't make a $3,000 mistake by buying anywhere else.
Visit us during the spring clearance event.
For someone in Eastern Carolina, time is a little different than for someone, say, in Poughkeepsie. It's a little more outdoorsy, a little more nature-esque. And whether it's family time, dog time, heck, even alone time, we have the perfect Subaru to help you fill your Carolina time in the most amazing way. We're Riverside Subaru. Come see why more people in New Bern are choosing a Subaru to make the most out of their time. Riverside Subaru in New Bern, where we make buying a new Subaru so easy.
Join us April 29th, 30th, and May 1st for the 2016 Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point Air Show celebrating Cherry Point's 75th anniversary. Featuring the United States Navy Blue Angels, New Bern Zone Hubie Tolson, interactive static displays, a spectacular night show, and a free concert. Admission and parking are free with preferred seating available. Please visit www.cherrypointairshow.com for more information.
Showers and thunderstorms across part of eastern Carolina. Severe thunderstorm warning for Terrell and Hyde County. That runs until 7 o'clock. Also moving into the western part of Wayne County. That also has a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 7 o'clock tonight. And then as we head into the weekend, things improve just in time for the air show. Maybe rain chances head back up on Sunday night.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back at 10 and 11.
Getting the facts right. This is WCTI News Channel 12 at 6.
Gates are already opening for the Cherry Point Air Show. We'll take you inside those gates to look at the crowds and to check out the air show that everybody is here to see.
They say they've had enough. Some people are fed up with train cars parked on the tracks outside their homes. We look into the noisy problem. Good evening, I'm Valentina Wilson.
And I'm Brian North in for West Goforth. Well, the gates have been open, about an hour now, and crowds are gathering at Cherry Point in Havelock for tonight's big air show. This is the biggest and best air show as the Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point celebrating 75 years of existence.
If you plan to head out to the air show this weekend, you can expect to see the Blue Angels, F-22s, the Geico Skytypers, many more. News Channel 12 Shelvia Dancy is live tonight to preview the fun. Hey, Shelvia.
Val, I'm here aboard Cherry Point for the air show. People have been coming in since the gates opened about an hour ago. Alan, can we show a little bit of here? These are all the folks walking in to get a look at what's here today. You can even see some of the planes here. Weather is beautiful right now. That's why we have such a nice sized crowd. But the big question is, will the weather uphold? Will it remain this way for a while? Joining us now to answer that question for everyone is Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox to let us know what can we expect. What do people need to know, Donnie?
Well, the main thing you need to know is come out and have a great time because the weather is cooperating. We have a nice little breeze. It's cooler because of the clouds, and those clouds not really creating much of a problem, and it looks like that'll be the case through tomorrow. Take a look at the satellite and radar together, though, and you'll see what we're talking about. Some clouds have been hanging tough over the eastern part of the country, all the way from the New England states into eastern Carolina. And again, what we are looking at right now, because of the clouds hanging out, are temperatures mainly in the upper 60s, a few near 70 or low 70s out there. And right here at the air show, we're about 70 degrees right now, so it's not bad at all. Take a look at the forecast as we go through the rest of tonight out here. You're looking at the temperatures holding right around that 70-degree mark at 7 o'clock. At 9 o'clock tonight, back into the middle 60s, and then we fall back into the mainly about 63, 62-degree range at about 11 o'clock. Everything wraps up here at 10:30 tonight, so the weather should be cooperating perfectly in Shelvia. One thing to talk about with the weather cooperating throughout the weekend, with the cloud cover and everything, it's not going to be too hot, so it makes it easier to come out and have a great time.
And the weather feels fantastic right now. It's not too hot, not too chilly, just right. So people still have time to head, exactly. People still have time to head on down here, join the crowds that are already here, taking a look at some of the shows. I promise you, planes have been flying overhead. Wouldn't you know it, that when we go live, they're not zipping above us like they have been the whole time we've been out here. But it's a beautiful show. People are coming out here to watch how things are going, and we're keeping an eye on all of it for you guys. So stay tuned, because we're out here watching all of it for you. Reporting live from Cherry Point, Shelvia Dancy, News Channel 12.
Shelvia, don't forget you can stop by and meet the News Channel 12 news team this weekend at the air show. We'll have our big old satellite truck and a tent set up right there near the front line. Plus, you can find all the information about the air show on our website, WCTI12.com. It has everything you need to know about what you can take into the air show, what you can't, where you can find things, and what time certain events are happening.
Pitt County commissioners are stepping in to help people who say noisy trains have been disturbing the peace in their neighborhood for years now. They live right next to a CSX rail yard. News Channel 12's Aisha Bowe tells us why they feel a promise given to them was broken.
Charles Credle has been living in this Bethel neighborhood in Pitt County for about 5 years now. He says he is used to the sound of trains going by, but the problem comes when they stop moving.
Every day. In the afternoon, from 2 to 5, they'll come in here. That train will sit right there between these two houses. and the crew will get off and leave it.
Leaving he and his neighbors to deal with the noise coming from engines, sometimes hours at a time.
Just from being able to sleep at night. Keeps us from having friends over in the afternoon to cook out or just sit outside and talk.
Residents were given this impact study before the rail yard moved over here, and under noise and vibration, it said no impact. But Creddle says the company that owns the rail yard, CSX, has not kept its promise.
All they'd have to do is leave the engines down there in the railroad yard, and we wouldn't have any complaint, because we know the railroad has to blow the whistle and switch cars, and all that's part of the railroad being the railroad. We just asked them to do what they promised us in the beginning.
Residents were given a number to call for problems like noise, but Creddle says it is always a matter of time before the problem starts up again.
We don't know what else to do but ask for help from our representatives.
County commissioners are planning on putting together a resolution to send lawmakers and hopefully find a solution for Creddle and his neighbors. Reporting in Bethel, Amai Chabot for News Channel 12.
We did reach out to a media contact at CSX, but so far have not heard back. Pitt County Commissioner Glenn Webb says he plans to present the resolution at a board meeting in May.
One family hoping a canine could be the answer to helping their daughter stay alive and safe. 8-year-old Lianji was diagnosed with encephalitis. She was having constant seizures lasting for quite some time. She spent months at Vidant Hospital, where they had to induce a coma to stop those seizures from happening. With some brain damage from those seizures, the 8-year-old spent the next months learning how to do everyday tasks like walking and talking again.
And I want her to feel normal, because she's normal. She's not different because she has seizures. So that's my goal, to make her understand, like, you have seizures, but you are not different.
A therapy dog would cost the family about $30,000, money they're hoping to raise through a GoFundMe page.
It's a special weekend for Camp Lejeune as it celebrates 75 years. We hear from some families who had to sell their land so the base could be built.
And we showed you last night a man in a panda suit threatening at a TV station. Find out what the man's father says the Panda Man's message was. That's coming up on World News with David Muir. You're watching News Channel 12 at 6.
Get Storm Track 12 updates on V1033, Carolina's best mix.
How do you want to buy your next Chevy? The old way or the Stevenson Chevrolet way? Eli Gold here, and at Stevenson it's fast and simple. Our people give you the red carpet treatment so you get the Chevy you want at the price you need with no hassles. During our spring sales event, you'll save even more. New Chevys start from $12,975. Save up to $10,000 off new Silverados. A lifetime warranty too. Save thousands while you experience the Stevenson Chevrolet red carpet treatment.
The last time we did this, we made history, and now we're out to remake it. Shop Furniture Fair's legendary coupon sale going on now. Hurry in. Every item is on sale. Look for legendary coupons up to $1,000 off. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, brand name mattresses. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to $1,000 off coupon. And legendary 12 months, no interest financing. Plus super fast local next day delivery or pickup. The legendary coupon sale ends Tuesday, May 3rd at 8 p.m. Shop in store or online at furniture-fair.net.
Garages have many uses, so use yours in the best way possible with amazing deals on terrific Honda products, like the all-new, more powerful Honda Civic with improved ride and handling, plus a roomier interior. Winner gets to drive. The Honda Dream Garage sales event is happening now, and you've got a garage to fill. Come in and get a great deal on an all-new Civic, now at your Honda dealer.
What's the most awarded car company of the year? Ranking from top to bottom. Luxury cars seem like they would be top awarded.
Better be some awards behind what you're paying for, right?
The final answer? Chevy, the most awarded car company 2 years in a row.
Wow, it's like a luxury car.
I was shocked. I mean, it's like, this is Chevy?
For a limited time, get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on most remaining 2015 Chevy vehicles while they last.
See your Carolina Chevy dealer.
He is the all-powerful head of the Church of Scientology. So why is his own father now calling him ruthless?
I'm the one that got him in Scientology. This is nuts.
Tonight, for the first time, his father speaks out.
It's totally devastating.
On an explosive 2020 on ABC.
alerting you to severe weather danger. This is Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox.
Great time for an air show. The sun's trying to peek out this afternoon, and it looks like that for this evening and tomorrow we're okay. Maybe a slight chance of a shower on Sunday. Looks like now that might actually hold off to after the air show. Everybody's a little bit happy about that to get all the air show festivities in. Take a look at what we're dealing with for tonight. Severe threat tracker low category tonight, Saturday and Sunday in the low or green category. And again, could be a scattered shower in here on Sunday. I think those mainly, though, will hold off until later in the day. Look at the clouds have been hanging tough over eastern Carolina and Virginia today. You can see that those have been definitely keeping the temperatures down. You can see we are right around 70 degrees here at the air show right now. Few upper 60s as you make your way to the north. Future track over the next 48 hours starting at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll continue to see the clouds trying to break up across the region, but as we head into the overnight period towards Saturday, a few more clouds will sneak back into the picture, and by the afternoon those clouds will be on again, off again. But again, I think it's about like what we are right now. May limit a little bit of higher altitude stuff, but for the most part we're looking pretty good for tomorrow. Now as we head into Sunday, again you see a few scattered showers are possible. I think the better chance comes later in the day. Hour by hour forecast, we are headed into the low to mid 60s by the time we wrap up festivities tonight. Again, gates are open now, things getting geared up. And then as we make our way into about 7 o'clock, we're still looking right around 70 degrees, upper 60. So at 9 and 11 o'clock tonight, things should wrap up here with a fireworks show around 10:30. 7-day forecast, 73 for a high tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Rain chances move back in on Sunday, mainly Sunday night into Monday, even some thunderstorms possible on Monday. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, these showers may linger. The model's having a hard time with the data handling that part of the forecast period here. But it does look like temperatures will be back to near normal in the mid-70s. Take a look at the forecast for Saturday. First full day of the air show activities here. We'll start off with gates opening at 8 o'clock. We'll be in the 60s. And then by about the middle part of the day, we'll peak at about 70 degrees and hang out there through most of the afternoon. I had a great opportunity this afternoon to fly in Fat Albert, and it was just absolutely a phenomenal trip. 8 minutes on a roller coaster in the air, and it was just really a lot of fun. We have some video to show you of the trip today, and you can see some of the actual maneuvers taking place, and it was a lot of fun. And there were certainly times that we had a chance to come off the ground a little bit because we had the zero G's and then the positive G's pinned us in our seat. I want you to say hello to Mike Buchtold, who is you were on board our flight today. Tell us a little bit about what we experienced in that 8 minutes of fun.
Well, we demonstrated the capabilities of a C-130. When we took off, we stayed around 3 to 5 feet until we gained airspeed 150 to 170 knots, and then we climbed into the sky at a 45-degree angle. Once we reached almost stall speed, we pushed it over where you experienced the negative G's, and in the back you were able to see some of our guys float around.
Now that was kind of interesting. We did see the guys float around. They were hanging on to the ladders in the back, and all at once their feet are almost horizontal to where they're holding on to. That's certainly something, I guess, that a lot of people that come out like myself for the first flight in this, it's kind of a thrill just to see everybody's expression.
Yes, sir. And so everything that Fat Albert does is exactly what the VMGR 252 guys do in country. And it's nothing aerobatics. It's all of our tactics that we wrap up into a nice little 8-minute demo as far as what a C-130 can do. And we just do it a little bit closer to the ground and a little bit faster, and put the maneuvers together a lot quicker than what what'll happen overseas.
And of course, the Fat Albert that we're talking about, we'll step aside here just for a second. You see, this is a C-130, not exactly like what we flew in today, but Fat Albert is a C-130. And Micah, that is used for a very big purpose with the Blue Angels.
Yes, sir. So Fat Albert is used to take 6 pallets and 40 maintainers from each show site, and all the pallets contain most of our repairables to fix the jets. And then our secondary mission as far as Fat Albert is if we have the airplanes break, then we'll go and pick those up, those parts that we don't have on the show load. And then our final mission is what you got to experience today, which was our demo, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, I certainly did. Michael, thanks for a great flight and coming by and telling us a little bit about Fat Albert as well. And again, we're at the air show at Cherry Point. Lots going on this evening and then on Saturday and Sunday as well. And so come on out and enjoy. And I hope that you had a chance, Brian and Val, to see the fun that I had. We'll have some pictures from inside the plane coming up later tonight.
Can't wait to see that. Donnie, thanks so much. And stay with us. Camp Lejeune is also celebrating 75 years. We'll have details next.
Storm Track 12 weather has been brought to you by National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Volkswagen Subaru.
Ram Truck Month is here.
Now is the time to save on a new Ram truck at National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. New 2016 Ram trucks now only $265 a month.
For work or play, Ram is the plan.
New Ram trucks from just $265 a month. Now at National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Highway 17 in Jacksonville.
We want to be the biggest and the best.
Ram trucks from $265 a month. Save big during Ram Truck Month at National Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and nationaldodge.com.
Get Storm Track 12 updates on 99.5 The X.
Hyundai of New Bern is having a Grand Slam savings event. Save big with $3,600 off a brand new Elantra GT. Or slide into home fast in a Sonata Sport 2.0 Turbo with over $6,900 off MSRP. Score big with the Grand Slam savings event today at Hyundai of New Bern.
I drive a golf ball.
I drive to the hoop.
I drive a race car.
I have a driver. His name is Carl. But that's not what we all have in common.
We talk to our doctors about treatment with Xarelto.
Xarelto is proven to treat and help reduce the risk of DVT and PE blood clots.
Xarelto is also proven to reduce the risk of stroke in people with AFib, not caused by a heart valve problem.
For people with AFib currently well managed on warfarin, there is limited information on how Xarelto and warfarin compare in reducing the risk of stroke.
You know, taking warfarin, I had to deal with that blood testing routine.
I couldn't have a healthy salad whenever I wanted. I found another way.
Yeah, treatment with Xarelto.
Hey, safety first.
Like all blood thinners, don't stop taking Xarelto without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of a blood clot or stroke. While taking, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer for bleeding to stop. Xarelto may increase your risk of bleeding if you take certain medicines. Xarelto can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling. If you have had spinal anesthesia while on Xarelto, watch for back pain or any nerve or muscle-related signs or symptoms. Do not take Xarelto if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. Tell your doctor before all planned medical or dental procedures. Before starting Xarelto, tell your doctor about any kidney, liver, or bleeding problems.
Xarelto is the #1 prescribed blood thinner in its class. Well, that calls for a round of Kevin Nealon's.
Make mine an Arnold Palmer.
Same here.
With Xarelto, there is no regular blood monitoring and no known dietary restrictions.
Treatment with Xarelto was the right move for us. Ask your doctor about Xarelto.
Hyundai of New Bern is having a Grand Slam savings event. Save big with $3,600 off a brand new Elantra GT. Or slide into home fast in a Sonata Sport 2.0 Turbo with over $6,900 off MSRP. Score big with the Grand Slam savings event today at Hyundai of New Bern.
Thanks for watching News Channel 12 at 6. I'm Valentina Wilson.
I'm Brian North, and for West Goforth, Camp Lejeune will be turning 75 this weekend. Looks pretty good. Marines and community members gathering aboard base to begin the celebration.
News Channel 12's Jessica Albert attended one of those celebrations this morning. She spoke to some of the people who lived on the land where Camp Lejeune is before it was built.
Looking back on 75 years of history, many say it's hard to believe how far Camp Lejeune has come.
I doubt they had this in mind. not in 1941.
Camp Lejeune is celebrating its 75th anniversary. All of those years ago, Marine Corps leaders chose to build the base in Onslow County because of its location. At that time, the Marine Corps needed a base near water for amphibious training that was used in World War II.
That's what this installation has always been about. It's been about innovation, it's been about experimentation, and it's been about preparing forces to go into harm's way and win.
To celebrate the milestone, the base held a special color ceremony. Not only were Marines and community members there, but so was this group of ladies. Their family members used to live on the land the base currently sits on. Back then, more than 700 families sold their land so the base could be built.
It was a sense of pride that we were doing something, or our families were doing something, and again, they were patriotic.
Base officials say having former landowners at the ceremony made the occasion even more special.
We wouldn't be here existing on this piece of terrain today without their generosity and without their partnership.
The ladies say their ancestors would be happy to know their property is now used by our military.
We appreciate all you Marines and all that you're doing to help preserve our safety and keep us out of trouble.
The former landowners tell me they visit base often and even have their family reunions here. Reporting aboard Camp Lejeune, Jessica Albert, News Channel 12.
That's a nice touch. And Camp Lejeune's official birthday is May 1st.
A new barrister, the Bear, is in place in front of the Sumrall, Sugg, Carmichael, Hicks and Hart law firm in downtown New Bern. If you remember, the original barrister Bear was vandalized and then dumped in the river. While the artist Cheryl Ash coming up with this new bear. According to police, the bear was stolen last December, was cut up and thrown into the river. So if you take a real close look at the bear, underneath his left paw at the bottom there, a small fish placed under his left foot because the original barrister Bear went to sleep with the fishes.
The Cherry Point Air Show is about to get underway. News Channel 12's Beth Lawrence talked with officials on base to find out some things you might not know about the show. She joins us live to explain. Beth?
Yes, Val. Officials here tell me that this show is a special one for them and for everyone. It is celebrating the 75th anniversary of Cherry Point as a base and also of the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing. They wanted to make it a special show, and that takes work all year round from the time the last show ended last year.
Honestly, the Marines and the air station staff have been working day and night leading up to the air show to make sure that everything that you guys see out here today is magnificent. So all the way up until bleachers getting set up, making sure that the right lineups are there day and night, just to make sure the show is the right one for you guys.
So you've still got time to come out and join in on the fun and see everything going on out here. Reporting live at the Cherry Point Air Show, Beth Lawrence, News Channel 12.
Okay, great to see everything coming together.
If you're getting a late start, it will run all the way up till 10 o'clock. So you got some time.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. And then tomorrow and Sunday, too.
Weekend.
A local football star hopes to hear his name called in the NFL draft tonight.
He's hoping he doesn't have to wait long. And the Panthers, their first-round draft pick, gets a look at his new home. We hear from him next in sports on News Channel 12 at 6.
Get to Stevenson Toyota for our best selection, our best price, and our best service. New Corollas for $159 or 0% APR. New Camrys for $199 or 0% APR. And military members receive a $1,000 military rebate. Rush to Stevenson Toyota, home of the lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles. Accepted nationwide. Click StevensonToyota.com today. Your #1 dealer.
Whether you're a shingles guy or metal is your thing, Builders Discount Center has the quality roofing materials you need at the best prices in town.
Need a new roof? Well, things are looking up with Builders Discount Center's selection of metal roofs starting at just $1.95 per linear foot.
The red shirt guys are there to get you back on the job, so when you're ready to roof, we're on top of it. Real projects, real materials, real fast. Don't just build, build tough. BuildersDiscount.net.
Rose Brothers Furniture knows you've caught the fever. Yes, spring fever. And we've got the cure. All the latest looks to make you go, ooh la la. Stylish living rooms, trendy new dining rooms, bedrooms, and more. Lazy Boy recliners and Serta mattress sets. It's the best time to save. Get an extra discount for cash or 36 months special financing.
Come to Rose Brothers Furniture.
Freshen up your home and save today at Rose Brothers Furniture.
Join the conversation and get the facts right on the news happening in your community and across Eastern North Carolina. Like WCTI News Channel 12 on Facebook.
Since 1970, you have trusted Sella Ford. We're committed to the best customer satisfaction. We're proven to get you the best deal on a new Ford. Right now, we're clearing out our inventory, and you're cleaning up on savings. Own a new Ford Escape or Ford Fusion for $299 a month, or a new Ford F-150 just $299 a month, or make no payments for 90 days. So rush to Sella Ford or check us out 24/7 at SellaFord.com. Trusted, committed, proven. Sella Ford.
And now, Brian North with News Channel 12 Sports.
Hey, the NFL Draft continues tonight with rounds 2 and 3, and former Havelock star Pharoh Cooper hoping to hear his name called tonight. If it doesn't, He'll definitely hear it tomorrow when the draft finishes with rounds 4 through 7. Cooper was a 3-sport star at Havelock High School. He led the Rams to 2 state titles, and he says he's been waiting for this moment to hear his name called in the NFL draft for a long time.
Oh, yeah, it's a special moment for me and my family. You know, my close ones and my friends, you know, just working from a younger day, always been there since day one. You know, just a special day for me and my family to be a part of this. Yeah, I want it done. Nervous right now. I'm excited right now. When I was younger, I had dreams of always playing the NFL. You know, when the teacher always asked, what's your dreams as you're younger, I would always put either the NFL or the MLB, and the NFL, and that's the one that happened to come true. I used to pray every day saying hope I'll be a receiver at a Division I level, and it came true. So I committed as a DB, and I ended up playing receiver. So it was all meant to be.
Well, Cooper says he grew up as a Dallas Cowboys fan. That was when he was a kid, but he doesn't care who picks him tonight or tomorrow. We will let you know where Pharaoh is going. King Tut tonight on News Channel 12 at 10 and 11. Now, the Panthers drafted defensive tackle Vernon Butler from Louisiana Tech with the 30th overall pick. The 6'3" 316-pounder was introduced to the media in Charlotte today, and he is just like owner Jerry Richardson likes his players. Very quiet.
Like the pick, fellas?
It's been great. You know, just been enjoying the whole experience. Just thankful. I just want to thank Mr. Richardson and the Panthers staff for allowing me to have this opportunity. And I'm just thankful.
Okay, so he's not going to replace Josh Howard, or Josh Norman is the voice of the locker room, but Butler did play for Skip Holtz at Louisiana Tech. 50 tackles, 3 sacks last season as a senior, and he was first-team All-Conference USA. The Panthers trying to wrap up their first-round playoff series tonight, or I should say the Charlotte Hornets trying to wrap up their first-round playoff series tonight. They host Miami. A win, and they're into the second round. Lose, and they have to play a Game 7 at Miami this weekend. Today would have been Dale Earnhardt's 65th birthday. Imagine that, retirement age for the Intimidator. The NASCAR gang remembering the man they also called Ironhead as they get ready to race at one of his favorite tracks. That's Talladega. They qualify tomorrow at the biggest track on the Sprint Cup circuit. High school baseball, West Craven beat rival Havelock last night. They had a rally from a 2-0 deficit to score 4 unanswered. 100 games. The shot down the line, that's going to allow the game-tying run and the go-ahead run to score. West Craven gets the win 4-2. The two teams now all tied atop the Coastal Conference standings with 2 games to play, but West Craven has the tiebreaker since they swept the Rams during the regular season. East Carolina getting ready to start a big 3-game series with first-place Cincinnati. I'm going to teleport myself to Clark LeClaire Stadium in just a few minutes and get your highlights for tonight at 10 and 11. More News Channel 12 at 6 coming right up in a few minutes.
The Outer Banks of North Carolina, a chain of barrier islands shaped by wind and water, connected by the elements, just open spaces and endless possibilities.
For 25 years, Stevenson Hyundai has been your premier car dealer in Eastern North Carolina with great deals like these. New Elantras, $169 a month. Tucson Sport Utilities, $209 a month. And our lifetime warranty is standard equipment. Big April incentives make it easy to trade. Plus, Hyundai has extra factory rebates for Hyundai owners and military members. So let our new management team go to work on your special deal today. Elantras, $169 a month. Tucson's $209 a month at Stevenson Hyundai.
The new Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series comes from a place where raw strength is just a starting point, and unrivaled dependability is backed by the strongest warranty in the business. You'll find that place at a locally owned dealer with $100 off select XT2 models from April 21st through May 4th. Welcome to Strongsville. To find a locally owned Cub Cadet dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
At Craven Community College, quality, location, and convenience add up to a smart place to learn. What doesn't add up is the cost. Pay a fraction of the tuition and receive a life-changing education.
It all adds up at Craven Community College.
Except the cost.
Thanks for coming today. I want each of you to grab a 2x8 and cut it. You'll have 2 saws to choose from. You all chose the best tool for the job. Wouldn't it make sense to make the same choice when it comes to your truck? Absolutely. This is the 2016 Chevy Silverado.
Nice. A good-looking pickup. Incredible. I love it.
Find your tag and get a total value of $9,000 on this Silverado Double Cab All-Star. See your Carolina Chevy dealer.
Severe weather and hurricane season is upon us. Are you prepared? Do you know what to do, where to go, and what to pack in an emergency? Get in the know with the Hurricane and Severe Weather Expo. Come to Jacksonville Commons Gym and talk with me, local police and fire, National Weather Service, and the American Red Cross. The Hurricane and Severe Weather Expo is presented by News Channel 12, the City of Jacksonville, Onslow County, and Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune. It's Saturday, May 21st, starting at 10 a.m. Go to jacksonvillenc.gov for more information.
Gorgeous night here at Cherry Point, and again, it's the opening of the 2016 Cherry Point Air Show. And again, tonight and tomorrow looks okay. A few more clouds on Sunday. Should be great, though, to come out and enjoy this beautiful air show. They've been practicing this afternoon, and as we go through the weekend, it's certainly going to turn out to be an awesome show. So come on out and enjoy the weather, because it's going to be just a little bit cooler, Brian and Val. That certainly will help out.